Hello everyone, welcome to VNFA Fitness Academy channel. I'm Sid, Managing Director of VNFA Fitness Academy channel. Today video, we will introduce you about knowledge that VNFA going to be provide for you. Today video, we would like to introduce you and talk to let you to understand if you want to start in the fitness career. A lot of people gonna start to think about where you're gonna learn to become a personal trainer. This video will answer you that why you have to choose our VNFA or Vietnamese Fitness Academy to be the place that you're gonna learn to become personal trainer. Because in our academy training, we will train you based on the logic of the science that will help you to understand the skill of the personal trainer and bring it to you simple and easy. The important as you are personal trainer, the thing that you must be understand is not only about know how to use the equipment to exercise, but you must be understand the side base of the human movement. That is gonna be the logical that VNFA will provide for you. Let's begin with the knowledge of what VNFA will teach to you. Let's begin with the foundation base that VNFA gonna start to introduce for you when you come to learn with our academy. If you want to be personal trainer, one thing that very important that you must be learn and understand before you go to teach people to exercise. Every exercise that VNFA teach you is gonna based on 5 basic human movement that will combine and help you to understand how you gonna be apply the movement foundation to support your customer to exercise safe and effectively. Let's begin with the first one. The first one of 5 human basic movement will start with the pulling action. The pulling action will divide into 2 kinds of pulling. One is gonna be the vertical pull. Vertical pull is gonna be the action that human gonna try to pull something on the top, pulling down straight into the body. If we talk about this move, you must be understand the proper of the joint movement, how you gonna get effective during the time that you exercise. That I will talk to you to let you to understand. When we do a vertical pull, a lot of people gonna think that you have to pull as much as possible that you can be pulled. But in terms of the logical of the 5 human basic movement, when you do a vertical pull, the important and the primary that you must be do is how you gonna be move your scapula to be perfectly. Let your scapula to move in the action that we call downward rotation. That you're gonna see on the short video that is gonna be pop up. Why we must be let our scapula to move downward rotation? Because of you must be understand that our head of the humerus or the hand, the socket of the shoulder is stuck into the scapula. If you move the scapula to be movement perfectly, will support the head of the humerus to roll in the socket. That is going to get you effective and safely of the exercise. At the same time, when you can move the scapula, will be help you to activate to let you to move the main muscle that you want to focus. That we call latissimus dorsi. When you listen, it may be looking easy, but you have to ask yourself, like when you exercise, do you feel that thing or not? Or you just use the heavy weight to try to pulling as much as possible to grow the muscle. Another kind of pulling we call horizontal pulling. Horizontal pulling is going to be the same action that normally you're going to be focused to pull the hand to the back. But in reality, when you do horizontal pulling, If you want to get the right thing of the horizontal pulley to get perfectly, you must be understand how to move the scapula into another angle that we're gonna show on the video that we're gonna pop up. This movement we call scapular retraction. At the same thing, when you move the scapula to be retraction, the same concept is gonna get the head of the humerus or the head of your hand that suck into the shoulder to be rotated inside. That you will reduce the shoulder work, you will reduce the arm work, and you're gonna make perfectly to activate into latissimus dorsi, medial trapezius, and also rhomboid to get you to work fully into the main muscle of our body. This is the first of 5 human basic movement that we want to introduce. Let's begin with the second of 5 human basic movement. After you complete the first human basic movement, we're gonna start to talk about the second human basic movement that we call pushing. Pushing is gonna be the action that almost the man, you will be very light this movement because of we're gonna have 2 kinds of pushing. One is gonna be pushing something above the head, similar like shoulder press, or you try to lift something above the head. That is one requirement of human basic movement. Another one is gonna be the horizontal pushing, that you put something away from your body, that we call horizontal pushing. Or in terms of the simple thing we call chest press, that almost the man in the world you want to have a nice chest, right? We're gonna start with the vertical pushing. The vertical pushing, the thing that you must be understand, and you will know when you come to learn with Vietnamese Fitness Academy, you're gonna know that. Normally the thing in the market that you see when people do the shoulder press and people get the hand beside of your body and press it up, that thing is gonna be a bit dangerous in terms of the anatomy of the shoulder joint. That's the reason why sometimes when you go to exercise on the fitness, you're gonna feel that why my shoulder is hurting, because of you must be understand the ligament in your shoulder, that if you push the hand beside your body and press above the head, it's gonna be against the anatomy. In VNFA, we will teach you to know how to control by put the hand about 30 degrees. That's why like later than the hand is going to be on the side, you're going to move in front a bit. The benefit is going to be same. If you check yourself, when you put the hand beside, your shoulder is going to be start to lift it up. This is the dangerous thing. That's why like when you move your hand forward, your shoulder will be dropped down into the stable position. That anatomy allow you to do. When you're pushing, you require to get your scapula moving, to get them to do upward rotation. If you can control that thing, your shoulder will be very nice when you go to exercise without need to carry the heavy weight and put you into the risk of injury. That is a concept of 5 human basic movement that we're gonna teach you. And when you use this technique to exercise, it's totally feel different. Second movement of the pushing is going to be the horizontal pushing, or it's something that you call chest press or chest fly. And then this is the muscle that all the men you are struggling because of. A lot of people come to talk to our academy that when I do the chest, I didn't feel the chest, but I feel the shoulder, or even I feel the tricep. It's right because of the logical of the exercise. What part that you move is the part that you will activate. That's the reason why you must be understand that when you want to be completely successful in the horizontal pushing, you must believe the movement by the scapula. That is quite hard because of you have to train to know how to do scapula fully protection, that they're gonna be slightly surrounding your rib cage by use the small muscle to stabilize them. If you can do that, you will start to do the fully chest press, that you will use the chest rightly. Why? People are gonna ask why? Why normally when I do in the gym, I can do. You have to understand that your chest muscle, the muscle didn't stick with your shoulder. The muscle gonna stick with your humerus bone. That's why like if you move your shoulder by forward or backward, you're gonna start to activate the muscle that control you, that you're gonna activate the shoulder. How you gonna activate the chest? That's why like you must be stay your shoulder into the same spot, and you just allow them to rotate in the socket, and you change the movement of pushing away by use the scapula to be slightly moving forward to get the movement into the full range. That is a concept how you gonna get the chest muscle work 100%. And this technique you will learn in VNFA, in Vietnamese Fitness Academy. That we not teach you a dream, that we not teach you a feel, but we explain you the side to let you to understand. The next human basic movement that we're gonna introduce to you for this video is gonna go into the lower body. In the lower body, you're gonna have two human basic movement. One we call hipping or bend and lift. The action that require you to be bending your body down and then try to grab something on the floor and lift it up. The key of this human basic movement is the way that you're gonna maintain the neutral spine to save your lumbar spine. Find the maximum bending that you can grab something on the floor, and find a way to increase your ability to try to go as deep as possible. That is a foundation for you to do any exercise into two-leg condition like squat, like deadlift. You have to understand like this movement is very important, that you must be load the weight into the strong and the bigly firm joint that we use our hip to be load the weight. A lot of people gonna do this exercise and you're gonna have problem of lower back pain. Why? Because of you can't be keep them stable. That is a key point that you must become to learn with us, to know how to do a proper hipping, bend and lift. The next human basic movement that we're gonna introduce to you is another kind of the lower body movement that usually you do in every day. But how you gonna do it safe? What is human basic movement? It's gonna be single leg movement. Single leg movement is gonna be like how you gonna exercise when you stand on one leg and try to use one leg to go forward like you're walking. This is another thing that we're gonna get you to know how to do a proper walking into the right way. How you're gonna do the exercise lung in a proper way to get you to got benefit. Normally, a lot of people are gonna ask like, I want to learn how to use the glute, how to use the butt to get the butt bigger. It's gonna be effective for training the customer. But you must be understand like if you wanna go into the small muscle, you must be understand the big muscle. And the key that I'm gonna tell you is, if you know a proper way how to do the single leg exercise, you will achieve the good result to train the butt of the customer. Why? Because of the glute, it's gonna be the stabilizing muscle on the hip. If you stand balancing, they work, but it's not in a challenging scenario. But when you start to do the exercise on one leg, you start to be unbalancing or instability. That's why like you need the stabilizing to work more. That's why you're gonna put the glute muscle into the difficulty or the hard condition to let them to work more. And this is a concept that VNFA will teach you how to achieve the successful of the glute training that you can bring and train customer. Next and the last human basic movement that we're gonna introduce you on this video is gonna be the movement that we call rotation. Rotation can apply in any part of your body, but the main important that you must be understand and you try to do it and you must be understand is how you rotation or twist the spine. That is gonna get your core stabilizing to work. This is very important for you to understand how to do a proper rotation and how you're gonna train to be more effective. The rotation will train your stabilizing muscle to be strong. That's why you must be understand how to rotation. The rotation is not easy like whatever you want to roll is roll. You must be know ability of the rotation and twist of every single joint. That is 5 human basic movement that if you understand, you can do exercise in every single exercise in the world because of every single exercise grow and develop from 5 human basic movement. This is a big topic in personal trainer course of Vietnamese Fitness Academy. Thank you for your watching video. Hope you enjoy and have fun with our educational video of Vietnamese Fitness Academy. If you like our content, please help us like, subscribe and share. Thank you and hope to see you on the next educational video. See you next time. Bye bye.